my producer we tried to get him on the line. I think we do have Donald Trump on the line.
Wow.
Live from Las Vegas.
Oh, my God.
It's Donald Trump. Thank you.
I hate you.
Thank you for being here, Mr. Trump.
Tom, how are you?
Good. Thanks. Welcome to Red Eye.
Tom, first things first. Are you wearing a sweater?
Yes, I'm wearing a sweater and a tie.
Is it snowing in New York or something? I don't know about it.
No, Mr. Trump, it's cold in the studio, so sometimes I like to put on a little sweater. It's just a very light summer wool.
Okay, well, listen, the good news is, me being on your show, your ratings are going to go through the roof.
Yeah, I assume that's why we got you here.
It's going to be huge. You'll be able to afford a sports coat or something.
Okay, I will. I'm going to wear a jacket tomorrow. But, Mr. Trump, I want to ask you, some of our people, the folks in the panel are cynical about your chances. Can you last in the polls?
Oh, absolutely. I'm lasting already. I'm first.
You're in first place. You're tied with Jeb Bush, but you've had unkind words to say about Jeb Bush, presidential candidate. Why?
Well, listen, the guy is soft on immigration, and it's obvious why. He's married to one.
Well, okay. Okay, so is your popularity being affected by these controversies, Mr. Trump?
Oh, no. In fact, it's actually growing. It's getting bigger and bigger and bigger. We were supposed to be in Phoenix, 500 people, 15,000 people showed up. We had to move to a convention center. It's absolutely incredible.
Okay, so do you think you can keep it up, though?
Absolutely. Why not? I just keep getting bigger and bigger and bigger.
Okay, now, Lindsey Graham called you a wrecking ball for the Republican Party. How do you respond to that?
Well, you know, I love that song. I like Miley Cyrus, so I think that's a compliment.
Yeah, she's very talented, isn't she? Yes.
Yeah, she's very talented, and, you know, she's a good kid. I really like her.
Okay,
she's just
respond to some of these things. Macy's dropped your tie collection. Did that bother you?
Who cares, really?
You don't care?
You know, no, you know why? They dropped the ties. They were making them in China, which I never, ever wanted.
You didn't want them to make the ties in China?
No, of course not. I wanted them to be American-made. They wouldn't do it. I told them, make it American. They said, no, we're not going to do it. I said, fine, do whatever you want. But now I'm out of there. I don't care. And people are cutting up their Macy's cars. Tens of thousands of people are cutting up their cars because of me. It's fantastic.
Now, they're making piñatas of you in Mexico. That is not a good sign, is it?
No, you know what, Tom? I don't know if you know Mexican culture, but that's a good thing. Okay? It's almost like a national monument. When they make a piñata of you, that's a really, really good thing. They do Mickey Mouse, Donald Trump, very important people, cultural icons, really.
I see. Okay, that's right. They did, you know, Mickey Mouse, Donald Trump. Right. They're all. I guess they're all equally as popular. Okay.
Well, they're very. Listen, they love America. That's why they're streaming over the border like, you know, Swiss cheese. It's terrible. We have to stop it.
Yeah, that's great. That's a great analogy. Now, David Letterman, he came out of retirement to criticize you. He made two separate references to that thing on your head. What was he talking about?
You know what? I never liked David. You know, I never liked him.
No?
You know, I would go on his show to help his ratings because I'm a good guy. You know, but this, you know, the jokes about the hair, what is that, 1995? Seriously.
Okay, all right. Well, Mr. Trump, you may have more to worry about than your political rivals. Mexican drug lord El Chapo, who recently escaped from a maximum security prison and is now the world's most wanted man, sent a pretty nasty tweet directed to you saying he was going to make you eat your words after you blasted him and the Mexican government. Many are now claiming that El Chapo, who's responsible for up to 80,000 deaths, actually escaped from prison just to go after you. Meanwhile, El Chapo has radically changed his appearance, and he was spotted in Mexico on Monday. Take a look. Okay, that's a convincing disguise. So, Mr. Trump, are you afraid for your life?
Well, you know, no, I'm not. And I'll tell you why, Tom. Those tweets were in Spanish. And I don't read Spanish.
I see. Okay. Well, that's a great way to protect oneself.
Anything you have to translate really doesn't affect me. And you know what? If he is threatening me, that's a good sign.
I see. Okay.
Obviously, I scare him. And another thing, he's not an attractive man. He is not an attractive man.
Okay.
Not at all.
So let me ask the panel, what do you think? Eric?
Yeah.
Do you think El Chapo's escape is proving Donald Trump right, that we need to watch out?
I actually think that the Mexican government is behind springing El Chapo. because they want to specifically send him to the U.S. just to make us a laughingstock. Am I right, Mr. Trump?
Well, you know what? This is why we need tighter immigration. I'm going to build a wall. It's going to be a fantastic wall. We're going to have it up in no time, and it'll be under budget. It's going to be incredible. It's just going to say Trump along the entire wall. It's going to be fantastic. Huge.
That's amazing. Now, Judy,
and I'm going to put a hotel on top of it.
That's
that'd be great. And no, who's going to stay there? Would it be Americans or Mexicans?
People who have both, both half and half.
Okay.
If it's got
50-50, that's pretty fair, isn't it, Anthony?
If it's got Trump on it, how soon will it file for bankruptcy?
Uh-oh.
Anything that's filed for bankruptcy, I was long gone from. I want to make that very, very clear. My name gets used sometimes. I license it. Sometimes the people go broke, but it's not me. I'm a billionaire. I have got so much money. I'm rich. I'm really, really rich.
Really rich. Judy, do you think Trump has anything to worry about? I mean, I think he's going to stay up there in the polls.
You know what, Donald, you are one of the most intelligent, sophisticated people I have ever met. I actually met you in a movie theater, and I just want to say, what marriage are you on?
This is number 3, but this is a keeper.
I'm sure. I'm sure she is.
This is it.
So I just wish you, all the best, Donald, because you're what United States is all about. So go for it.
You know what? And I'm going to make America great again. That's what it's all about.
Can I be on The Apprentice?
I want to let you know something. Well, you know what? I'm not going to be on The Apprentice anymore because I'm going to be president.
Okay, that's good. Well, you've turned our panel around, Mr. Trump.